Today we're going to take the TOPDON BT200 battery tester and put it through its paces. Stick around. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the garage, and it is a hot, humid day, and I just don't want to work. As you notice, the Smoke Monster Nova is back in the garage, which brings up the perfect opportunity to test out this TOPDON BT200 battery tester. If you have followed any of the issues that we've had on this car, we were killing batteries, our charging system was undersized, this thing will show us all of those and more. We're going to go ahead and test the battery that was in the Smoke Monster whenever we did Rocky Mountain Race Week, make sure it's still good. Then we're going to hook it up to the Smoke Monster itself, check the charging system, check the cranking, all that fun stuff. I am going to go ahead and put a link down below to the TOPDON BT200. You can grab it on Amazon for about 85 bucks. And I want to give a big shout out to TOPDON for sponsoring this video and sending us this. You guys know me, I don't really do videos like this, but every once in a while somebody reaches out with a product that I think that you guys and I can actually utilize in our own home garages. And I'll tell you what, I really wish I would have had this at Rocky Mountain Race Week, because it would have saved us a lot of headaches to pinpoint exactly what the problem was that we were having. So let's go ahead and jump over to the table. We'll do an unboxing and then we'll hook it up to this battery and see what happens. Right away, I want to give a shout out to TOPDON. Their website, which is posted down in the description, actually has good information on it. Let's open it up, see what it's all about. I'm super excited about this. This is something that literally whenever they came to me, I was like, yes, 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 please, please give me a battery tester. I want to see what's going on with all these batteries. I've got about 5 batteries floating around here and I can't wait to test them all. And right out of the box, we got nice packaging in there, holds the unit in. It's got these sweet, 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 oh, peel it off. Oh, God, that feels so good. You can't beat that. Big, you know, nice heavy duty quality, very quality clamps, in fact. Pretty impressed by that right away. And then, wow, this is quite the user manual. This thing is thick, reads like a book. And we're just gonna kind of let it fly. Literally, we're just gonna hook this thing up, see what happens, see how intuitive it is, because that's always the big question is, how easy is this thing to use? And as soon as we hook it up, the thing powers right up. Let me see if I can get this in a situation where you can actually see what's going on the screen a little bit better. You don't need to see me. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. We've got the load screen. As soon as you hook the battery up, it powers itself up. We're going to go ahead and hit enter here. And we've got battery test, cranking test, charging test, review data, and then language. We'll keep that in English right now. We just want to do a battery test because we're on the bench right now. So we'll hit enter. And it's going to ask us what kind of battery we have. And we've got an AGM over here. So let's go ahead and go down to AGM, hit enter. And then we have different standards. That's one of the nice things about this thing. This thing supports CCA, which is cold cranking amps. That's what we use over here in America. But it also has IEC, EN, DIN, JIS, SAE, so many things. So we're going to go ahead and do cold cranking amps. And our battery is a 1000 cold cranking amp. So let's just hold this button down and dial her up to 1000 and enter. And we're testing. It is that simple. Healthy. So we've got a good battery. Health is 81% with 905 amps. Charge is 95%. This was hooked up recently to the charger. We got 12.57 on there. And our internal resistance is 2.72 megohms or milliohms. That would be milliohms. And we're rated 1000 amps. Super simple. We know we've got a good battery. I'm actually kind of anxious to take this thing over to the Super Auto, which is sitting in the driveway, and hook it up to that battery and see if that battery's still doing good, because that thing's been kind of hard to start for a while now. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. We're hooked up to the battery on the Super Auto, which is the battery that came with in 2015. Unfortunately, the CCA is listed underneath this cover, and you have to unbolt all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and set this thing up for 1000 and see what it comes back at. And this is just going to be a regular flooded CCA 1000, and let's see what the test says on this battery. It's about to die, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, replace, not surprised at all. We're coming in at 740. charge is 63% at 12.38. This thing was just fired up the other day. Internal resistance is 4.05 milliohms. And so I had a sneaking suspicion that this thing was on the way out. I've had to keep it on a trickle charger for the last couple months just to be able to fire this thing up. So it's about time. Thank you, TOPDON, for letting me know for sure I got to replace this battery. Okay, so we've got the Smoke Monster running now. We're going to go ahead and go in here and we're going to do a charging test to see if the charging system is keeping up. Very interesting. We're showing 14.1, 1422, 10 millivolts. Now it's load testing. Increase speed up to 2,500 RPMs. Keep it there for 5 seconds. Press enter to continue. Okay, so our charging voltage is normal. Loaded up, we're at 13.84. Unloaded, we're at 1411. And our ripple voltage is showing up as 15 millivolts. Let me shut this thing off, it's so noisy. Okay, now that we've tested the charging system, let's see if we can go ahead and test the cranking system. We got the cranking test on. Let's see if we can get this thing to start up. Cranking test is running. Normal. Cranking time 2.6 seconds basically with 14.8 volts. So that's the TOPDON BT200. I'll be honest with you, I really wish I would have had this thing a couple months ago. It's been very interesting to see exactly how healthy the batteries are, the charging system, the cranking, all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get a new battery for the Super Auto. Thank you, TOPDON. And an extra special thank you for everybody that watches this video. Hit up the links down below and check this thing out. You know, I don't do this very often. You know, as said at the beginning of this video, I review, like I get a lot of emails, things like that come in. Like, hey, check this out, check this out. This is literally the first one where I was like, this is something that I can actually throw out on the channel. It's going to be useful for you guys. It's definitely going to be useful for me. I mean, I just have been blown away by all the quality that this device brings to the table. So once again, big shout out to TOPDON. You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back to it. Thanks for stopping by the garage. Remember, ABT, always be tuning.